Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sublime Sims and I'm here with another episode of the Boba Tales Legacy Challenge. Today is a big day because it is the twins' birthday party and they are going to be aging up to child. I feel like time is flying so quickly with them, but I'm excited for this next phase because I was kind of over it with the toddler phase. But I already have their party set up, so we're going to get straight into some gameplay. I have their party set up here at the park that comes with Horse Ranch. So I just set up some tables, balloons, plenty of food and drinks and games. I also decided to go with a rodeo theme. That's why they all have their little cowboy and cowgirl outfits on. Here's another close-up of the twins' outfits. I think they are looking so cute, and I'm so excited to see what they're going to look like when they age up. Now, I don't want to waste any time, so I'm going to go ahead and age up the twins because in case you guys didn't notice, this is not a gold event. I think, honestly, I just forgot to check the option. So I just want to make sure that we at least get this out of the way to make sure it's a good party because I hate whenever it's not gold and then you end up like, I don't know, it gives you one of those things where it's like, yeah, I'm not coming to your party again. It looks like I'm also having a bug for some reason with this cake, so I'm going to try putting it somewhere else. Okay, it looks like it's working now. I just added a little cake table for them. Y'all, this is so cute. I'm going to get a quick picture. Oh, never mind. I went too fast. That's okay. Maybe I can get one with his brother. And I will be updating their outfits when they age up, so don't worry about that in case it looks crazy. Okay, it looks like he's aged up. He was clingy as a toddler, so I think that maybe he is going to be, I don't know. I wish that I could pick family oriented, but I don't think that you can give that to kids. So I think instead, I think he is going to have maybe the loves outdoors trait, and we'll give him the multi-skill aspiration. I usually like to do the mind and body one. I do need to take a look at the next generation rules to see what traits they have to have, but I think while they're kids, it's okay. I don't remember reading anything specific about their life before it's their turn to kind of take over. So let's go ahead and age up his brother. It's going to be Rain's turn next. I don't know how she's shivering though because I put these heaters out, but maybe they're not close enough to the areas I'm using. So cute! Alright, this is my opportunity to get a picture of these two. They look so happy.
Oh, God, Riz.
Okay, moment of truth, Rain. Let's see what you look like. Yay! Okay, he had independent. So I think for him, we'll go with self-assured. I think that those would go hand in hand. And then maybe for his, we'll go with playtime captain. I feel like these kids are going to spend a lot of time outside. Y'all, they're both cute. They gave them ugly outfits, but like the Sims themselves, they're so cute. Okay, I'm going to head to cast for a quick second and then we're going to resume the party activities. Now that they have their new outfits, I want to get some birthday pictures for them. And y'all, I did not realize the lack of like cowboy themed outfits. Once they age up to child, I was expecting to have at least like the pants or something. So this was the best I could do. But I still think they look cute. I love that they look so similar but also different as twins, and I'm really curious to see what paths they go down. I'm just going to make all of these photos small because I'll just size them up or down in build mode. Now that we've got some photos out of the way, I wanted to have the two twins play some games over here. So we're going to have them play, I guess this is supposed to be like Jenga. So we'll have Brooks and Rain come over and play that. And then I want Indy and Keith to socialize with their guests. Oh, y'all, they're still wearing their Halloween costumes. I need to go in and remove these. Let's just put them in, they should still have normal party outfits, or I'll just put them in their cold weather outfits. Cause this is not really the look for a kid's party. So let's change them into their cold weather outfits. But I want to have her come over. Let's greet Cheyenne. We're going to tell her an engaging story. And then this is Aaliyah. So I definitely want to have her catch up with her. Now, some of Keith's family is here. So this is his sister, Kayla. I think that we're going to ask her to dance. They've got the music going, and I did bring bluegrass, and I also brought the goats, you guys, to be kind of like a petting zoo. But I haven't really seen too many people actually interact with them. Okay, Kayla's dancing. Where's Keith? Okay, here we go. He said, look, I know it's been a while, but I can still do this. Wait, let's look at Kayla. I love this outfit on her. All right, let me check on the boys. Oh, looks like they're getting tired. But it does look like they're still having fun, though. Okay, I think he just won. The succulent victory of not being the poor sucker who pulled the last stick and trusting the universe. Okay, let's see how his brother's doing. It looks like he's also getting tired, and he's a little bit sad that he won, but still having a good time overall. Okay, let me have Keith come over. I thought that he invited his niece and nephew, but maybe they're not here because I don't see them. So I'm just going to have him come over and greet some of the other guests. He hasn't met a couple of the people from Oasis Springs that Indy invited. Let me have Indy also come over and talk to Emma. I think she is going to have a deep, oh wait. Let's actually, it says she likes pranks. I'm gonna say yes. Let's actually ask her about Don after he popped up the other day. So I've been thinking about this and now why is she wearing Christmas clothes? Please put the proper outfit back on. I do want to have her talk to Emma about Dawn though, because I do feel like Indy would kind of be wondering in the back of her head, like if she didn't break things off, how things have played out, especially because Keith has not proposed yet and they have been together for a little while now. Like their kids just aged up to child. So they're not like still in the new phase, I feel like anymore, especially in Sims time. But I don't think that she wants to cheat on Keith. I think that she just probably kind of just wonders. Like, I just wonder how things would have turned out. I wonder if I would have been married by now. Y'all, they saying that they have not met this man, even though they've been at the same events with each other and have literally talked in groups. But I'm going to have the kids take a break from playing this. I want to see how their hunger is. We have plenty of food here, so I definitely want them to grab a bite of the sliders before the party wraps up. It does look like, surprisingly, everything is going well for once. And if anybody here has hosted an event in The Sims, you know how rare that is. I think it would be nice, too, for Indy to come over and fire the celebration cannon. I actually wanted to do this while it was still daylight, but we'll just go ahead and do it now. Yay! I don't know if that was it. I was actually expecting something like, I don't know, bigger? But, oh look! Other people are doing stuff now. Maybe they're about to do something? Okay, just kidding. She's actually just standing there. All right, I'm just going to have Indy sit down and socialize for the rest of the time because it looks like they only have a few minutes left. I really love that Keith's sister is here and that she lives close by. Now, hold on a second. It looks like she's being flirty with this man who is somebody else's husband. So I hope that's not the case. But I'm just going to have him joke around with her. It looks like the boys are talking with everybody too. All right. See, this is what I mean. Shame about the party. Like, I don't understand how the party was bad. They did the main event, but I'm going to have them pack up the leftover food and cake, and then they are going to head home because their boys are on the verge of passing out despite how it may look right now. So we'll catch up with them back at the house. All right, I've made it back to their house. So I wanted to show you guys the boys' new bedroom. Obviously, I had to make some changes now that they're children and not toddlers. So I opted for bunk beds and decided to have them still share a room because the third room in this house is significantly smaller. So I felt like it wasn't fair for one of them to have like a really big room and then a tiny room. But I'm really happy with how it turned out. Honestly, I didn't do too much in here, but I still wanted it to look, finished and a little bit lived in. So I think this is going to be a really good room for them while they're in their childhood years. They have their little gaming system for the void critters, an activity table. And then I do plan on outside adding some like monkey bars and stuff. I'll get rid of their toddler toys and replace them. I just haven't quite decided where I want them to be since everything is so like sectioned off already, but I'm sure I'll figure out something. Okay, it's the next morning, so I have the twins playing with their little void critter battle game. So they're going to be playing this for a little bit. They're also just going to ignore the monster under their bed right now. But I have Indy downstairs. She got some breakfast and got herself cleaned up for the morning. So I'm going to have her come out here to her garden and sell everything. And then I think it's about time for her to do another sale because they are starting to get a little bit low on household funds. Because every time it gets up, there's like a special occasion or a birthday, so I end up spending money on decorations. So she's got a couple of bottles of wine left. Let me check and see what she has. Okay, so she has an excellent quality potato nectar, but it's not aged yet. I think we only really have these two that are worth selling. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stock those. And then honestly, she's got some extra like fruits and stuff in here. I'm really kind of tempted to just like sell those. But I think I'm just going to start with the wine or the nectar. So let's have her start a food sale. She did get a decent amount from the garden. So I think also once she really gets going with this, she can make some good money while also getting her gardening skill up at the same time. I'm not gonna lie though, y'all, it does look kind of funny that she just has these two things. So I still have the goats and sheep in Keith's inventory. So I think I'm going to have him come here and take them out. And maybe we can milk and shear them and sell that stuff too. Okay, we have our first customers here. 2 bottles of nectar and 2 customers. So let's see if we can convince them to buy some. I'm going to try to convince them to buy the 2 separate bottles. She's like, hey, I know what would be perfect for you. I think you should go ahead and try it. Oh, he bought it. Okay, well, that was easy. Can we get her to buy the other one? I think maybe we weren't as successful. Oh, it's because she already used it. Okay, so let's just go ahead and give some sales pitches then. All right, I'm going to give one to him too. She's thinking about it. She's like, I don't think I really need this, but maybe I should support Indy. She is my neighbor. She's my friend. Oh, he bought something. Yay! So I don't think I have anything left to sell then. Okay, she has these, but they're not aged. I wonder if I should still... You know what? I'm just going to sell them. I don't know, like, how to stock the table. Okay, I'm going to end the sale and start a new one. All right, part two, I started a new food sale. I just decided to put out all of the nectar, and I also put out the goat's milk and some wool from their sheep. So we're going to see if this one ends up being as successful as the last. I think I'm going to try the convince to buy option again. It looks like our most expensive item is the brown wool actually. So let's try to convince them to buy this. She's like, hey, this would be perfect for your crafting project. Maybe you can cross stitch something with it. Oh, she bought it. Say less. All right, we're going to give some. Oh, never mind. I was like, we're going to give him a sales pitch, but he left. So let's move on to the next person. In the meantime, too, while she's doing this, oh, someone bought something. I think they bought the milk. I also have Rain practicing riding the horse, and he also has a loose tooth already. And then his brother is playing doctor to help with his mental skill, and he also has a loose tooth. So I think we're going to be pulling those tonight. Y'all, we sold something else. And look at him, he's drinking it right there. Okay, let's try to sell to Dakota. I also did not realize that it was going to be New Year's Eve, so this is going to be a long episode because I really don't want to make that a whole separate video. So it looks like we'll be celebrating tonight. Maybe they'll have like a house party or something. Oh, look how much is selling. Y'all, they're about to clean her out. Oh, this is great, because we already made back almost everything I spent on the party and furnishing the boys' new room. Okay, let's try to give this lady a sales pitch. We only have 3 items left, so I'm hoping that we can sell everything. Oh, she got the milk, only 2 left. Maybe this couple, maybe they'll buy something. I think they did buy something earlier though. We're going to convince him to buy the potato nectar and then just give her a sales pitch for the milk. I think he agreed. Yes, I love this for her. This is her most successful sale. And I did do a couple like off camera too, and this is her best one. Look, they're all cheering. They're like, bring in the new year with one of my items from my house. Everything is homemade and fresh. Support your small businesses. Okay, we're going to try to give one to Umber or Umber. I'm not sure how you say their name. Oh, I think he's leaving. Yeah, it says I should really get going. Oh my goodness. He gave her a rose. They must be a couple. I don't know that much about like the townies that came with this pack. But why can I not do any more sales pitches? Also, why is it snowing again? We finally got rid of the snow. All right, you guys, her sale is over. She made 1,364 simoleons. So I think she's made pretty good money for the day. I mean, that's probably more than what she would have made working a regular job. So I think the food stand is going to be really helpful in getting their household funds up. Right now, I just have her talking to Brooks. She's praising his efforts in increasing his mental skill. Looks like he just got a new sentiment. Let's see what it is. Okay, it looks like, oh, he's energized by her support. When Brooks needed encouragement most, Indy was there for him. I love that. Let me check on Rain again, because he's been gone for a while. Looks like he's taking a little break. I'm going to have him give Bluegrass some scratches. It's so funny watching the kids get up and down on these huge horses. Oh, I think Bluegrass is actually taking a nap. So I'm going to have him just head home. We can call Bluegrass home later. It's a few hours later, and everyone is taking a nap since tonight is New Year's and they're going to be staying up late. Keith is not really that tired right now, though, so he's still up playing with Ty, but I wanted to have him go ahead and make a New Year's resolution. So let's see what his options are. We have complete an aspiration milestone, raise a skill. He's already fit and he doesn't need to lose weight, write a book. I feel like complete an aspiration milestone would be the best option. Now, I hope I don't come to regret that. Oh, I'm going to regret that because I think you can only compete once a day. So we're not going to be able to complete this. Okay, I regret my choice. I wish that I could scrap that, but he's just going to have to be sad, I guess, about it. I'm also going to have him practice singing as part of the party spirit. Oh wait, what's wrong with Bluegrass? Oh, Bluegrass is hungry. Okay, well let me have Keith come out. There is plenty of food in the feeder, so I think we just need to ask Bluegrass to go and eat it. I really wish I could cancel that. Okay, it's 8 o'clock, so I'm going to have Indy get up and start taking care of her needs before they go out tonight. I'm thinking they'll go to the bar maybe to celebrate. Oh, underachieving. I feel like she's done a lot. She ran a whole restaurant. But you guys, I just noticed that she got this on her bucket list, but like literally her only family is like her children. And they have good relationships. So I'm not really sure if that's ever going to get completed. I'm not really sure why I even generated that for her, considering she doesn't really have family. But I will keep you guys updated with that one. I'm going to have her knock out eating some dinner. I'm sure they'll also eat again tonight. But it looks like so far Keith is making the most progress. I want to go ahead and get the kids out of bed too. It looks like all of his needs are looking good. He's also going to make a resolution, and I'm pretty sure for his, I just want to put to raise his grade at school. They all start out with a C, so it would be nice if we can get them up to a B. And I'll do the same thing with Rain. Or maybe I'll give him a different one. Let's have him raise a skill. That way they have different aspirations, or not aspirations, y'all, resolutions. Yay, they look so excited. All right, I want to have them come down and just hang out with their parents until it's time to go. They can have some nice little family time. Oh my gosh, Indy, I'm having her shave before they leave. It's a few hours later. They made it to the little nightclub here in Chestnut Ridge. I make sure to add a TV so that they can watch the countdown once it gets a little closer to midnight. We've got the twins over here on the dance floor, and then their parents are up here singing a duet. Neither one of them are singers, so it's always interesting when they get on mic. But it looks like they're having a great time. Look at the way they look at each other. Love this for them. I do want to keep an eye on the time because I think maybe around 11:30 we'll have them come over to watch. I invited a few Sims, so we have Emma here, and I invited Dawn to see if anything would happen autonomously. So we're going to keep an eye on him. I also invited Cheyenne, who lives here, but it looks like she's also working, question mark. So let me have the family come over and watch the countdown. I definitely don't want anyone missing this and being sad tomorrow. Y'all already know how they are. Oh, look, they're all starting to count down. All right, there's only a couple minutes left before it's time. Wait, where are the kids? Okay, they're here, they're here. Yay, everyone's watching. It's midnight. It's a new year. Y'all, look at the brothers. They're about to look at them. Let's switch over to Indy and Keith. Are they going to kiss? Keith, if you'll get over here and kiss this woman. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. But is nobody going to interact with Indy? Dang. All right. Indy didn't even get a New Year's kiss. Red flag for Keith, honestly. But at least it looks like she's just over here vibing and having a good time. Since the boys got to watch the countdown, I do think at this point I'm going to send them home and let their parents just enjoy the rest of the time out. So let's have them come over and order something to drink. We're going to order drinks for the group. And let's just have them get a wrench. Monet is here. You guys, I want to find somebody for her so bad because she is too cute to be single. And there's nothing wrong with being single, but I would love for her to find somebody. We're inviting her back because this is Indy's bestie for real. Y'all, we also have Dawn here. I'm gonna have them talk a little bit. Reveal desire? Y'all, we can't have her do that not right in front of Keith. I'm gonna just have her do like a little New Year's interaction. Why is he standing up? Okay, he's getting his drink. I was about to say, don't try anything. Her husband is right here. And I feel like Keith would definitely beat him up. Oh, he just threw confetti for them. I feel like this is also just a nice break for Indy away from her kids and her house. It has been so hard for me to maintain her having a social life lately. Okay, so in light of it being New Year's and them being out and having some fun, I decided that they are going to woohoo in this bush because it's the only spot here that they can and have some kind of privacy, so hopefully nobody interrupts. She's like, all right, no one's looking. This is our chance.
A few moments later.
All right, it looks like they had a good time and nobody came out here, which was a plus. So she is pleasantly satisfied from a good woohooing, and so is Keith. He looks very happy, made it to midnight, pleasantly satisfied, excellent holiday, and feeling fulfilled. But he is getting exhausted, so I am going to have them head out now. I'm glad that they had a little bit of fun and a little bit of spontaneity after their life becoming a little more settled down and routine. It's Sunday morning and it's the first day of spring, thank God, because honestly, I was over it with the winter time. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So I'm waking up, the kids, or actually Brooks woke up on his own. I'm just gonna have him clean up a little. I thought that there was some leftover food, but there's not. So I'm going to have Indy go ahead and wake up then, and she's going to make everyone some breakfast. Gonna put her in this outfit today, and then let's have her make, I'm thinking pancakes. I just feel like pancakes suit a Sunday morning. So we'll have her make that. While Brooks is waiting for his breakfast, I'm going to have him come over and take care of some of his needs. Let me also see how Rain's needs are looking. His aren't too bad, but I will go ahead and wake him up to do the same, like use the bathroom, brush his teeth. I haven't had him pull his loose tooth yet, so I might have them do that tonight. Keith is also starving, but his energy is low, so I'm going to have him sleep until the food is ready. They're all having their first breakfast together as a family since the boys have aged up, and I have to say, I love this. No more dealing with high chairs. Like, everyone can get their own plate. Like, don't get me wrong, the baby face is cute and all, but I love the fact that they can just do things for themselves once they age up. Oh, look. I'm just obsessed with this family. They are so cute. Once Indy is done having her breakfast, she needs to come outside and work on her garden. Her tree is finally sprouted into a full-size tree. I need to make sure that everything is still in season though. So give me a moment because I just realized my headline effects are off. But I'll have her take care of the bigger crops first and then we'll worry about the small stuff. So everything Indy had, except for her large crops, ended up being out of season, which is really annoying because it took all of that time for her tree to grow just for it to be out of season. So she is going to have to get all new stuff. So I'm about to have her buy, let's purchase some seeds. I wish that she could just get the seasonal ones, but we'll grab some fruits, flowers, and vegetables. Hopefully between those three, she gets some stuff that is good for spring. Because these are fall plants and I got those for her nectar making, not for her to actually like grow them. Y'all, Rain already completed his resolution. That was quick. I don't even know what skill he improved. Does it say motor level 5 already? Oh my gosh. Okay, I want to have Rain come over and socialize with the goat. He's going to try to give him a hug after he talks to his brother. Okay, I think Indy should have just opened up those seeds. Let's see what she got. So we have one flower type, some strawberries, taro root, carrots, mushrooms. So we got some decent stuff. That's kind of surprising because I usually end up having bad luck with these. I'm definitely planting the strawberries first because we can use these for nectar making. Oh wait, who's calling? Why not? Everything in the garden is planted. So Indy came inside to help Rain with his homework. And also, I'm pretty sure, oh, I want to make sure my kids know I'm proud of them. So I'm going to have her try to do these things for her bucket list also, but I don't think she can do them while he's working on this. While they're working on some homework, I have his brother is out practicing riding the horse. I think it would be nice for them to kind of follow in Keith's footsteps with this. They don't have to be like competitors or anything, but at least just knowing how to care for a horse and how to ride a horse, I think would make sense, especially with them living in Chestnut Ridge. Maybe he should meet Ellen. I'm going to have him get down for a second so that he can make a friend in the neighborhood. Indy is off to a great start with her soul's journey. I got Life and Death when it came out, so I've been trying to play around with some of the features, but it looks like she is moving on up through her soul's journey. Oh wait, does she not want to talk to Brooks? Let's try again. Friendly introduction. Because they need some friends outside of their parents. Aw, we'll have them goof around and talk about toys. So cute. And y'all, look at her little freckles. She's, too close. She's such a cute sim. Look at her dance moves. All right, I'm going to let them hang out. I wanted to go back to the home lot to make sure that Rain's homework is completed. Looks like it is. Homework champion and feeling confident. He is getting a bit hungry, so I think I'm going to have him eat some more pancakes. I'm pretty sure that these are his from this morning. Okay, Indy got a new buff. It's no fluke. Indy is taking charge of her dreams. She is also picking up a few necessary life skills along the way. And she got a great teacher from tutoring. All right, while they're eating, I think this is a great place for me to wrap up today's episode. We got a lot done. The boys are aged up. Everyone had a great New Year's Eve. And I feel like there are only better things ahead for this family. In the next few episodes, my focus is really going to be getting their household funds higher and also getting Indy's gardening skill leveled up, because I think that I can complete her nectar maker aspiration soon. But I really want her to progress with her skills, and I want to have plenty of money for the next generation. So that is what I'll be working on in the upcoming episodes. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a follow and subscribe. And I will have another episode for you guys out within a week or two. Thanks again for watching.